Well, hey family, this is Darlene. I tried to get started earlier, but the yard man was out there making all kind of noise, so I could have jumped on video, but all you would have heard is the man doing the yard. So I have these ear wires, the long ones, and I've had these for a while. I know I probably bought these last year sometime, and I was like, I need to do something with these. So what I'm doing is I took a piece of that color wire, and I'm not even sure that I like working with the color wires so far. Only because I think I need to get maybe a thicker gauge. To me, it doesn't. It's not. I'm not content in the fact that it would stay down. Like it seems like it would be too easy to get snagged on something and then the wire would pull. So it's probably just a thing of just getting some thicker some thicker gauge. And then also in the other video where I was talking about the boho bracelets with using the cardboard, um, what was the subscriber's name? Something Moss. I think it was something Moss, and the person was saying that you can use some type of sealant, Mod Podge, or some type of sealant on the cardboard, I guess to make it a little bit more stiffer, if you wanted to do that. This is the thing. I made leather and suede jewelry for years, before the little small stores that I used to buy my soft leather from closed. And I used the same uh, cardboard that for these boho bracelets that I made for those leather bracelets. And then, keeping in mind the cardboard would be cut thicker, like a lot thicker because I was making bigger bracelets and they had like all kind of decorations and all that type of stuff on it. And the bracelet was literally decorated all the way around with things like I did that boho one, right? But it would have stones, like all kind of stuff, and the cardboard was the base. And I never, ever, ever had a problem with those bracelets using the cardboard. Um, but if you, and that's what I'm saying with the wire is like almost like a protective covering for it. But for you, if you don't feel comfortable, if you're planning to make any of the boho bracelets and you don't feel comfortable using cardboard, just figure out another foundation that you can use, something that's thicker and maybe something that is more sturdy, that you can use. It's not complicated. And I think that was a really good suggestion that the person said you can use some sealant, to cover it and make it a lot stiffer. And for me, if you think about it, it's more cost effective than buying wood, blank, unfinished wood bangles or some other type of bangles. It's less expensive if you use the cardboard or whatever you can find. It could be plastic. I don't know. Oh, that's a good idea. You could use plastic, some type of plastic, like the dollar store plastic folders. You could even use those and cut those. That's a lot sturdier than cardboard. So my whole thing is like when I create cost effectiveness, I don't, if I spend less on supplies, I'm going to produce quality. Either way go, I'm never going to cheat myself and buy cheap products or supplies to produce something. I just don't operate that way because when I sell something to a person, I want it quality. I want them to wear that piece for as long as they ever want to wear that piece. And if they want to pass that piece down, to a child or a grandchild or something, the quality is such that they can do that, right? So if you are planning to make the boho bracelets, you do want to use a cardboard or you don't want to use a cardboard, whichever is fine. Um, I'm just making them and I'm showing you guys what I'm doing. And that's the whole idea of it. When you look at it, you say, hey, I can do that, but I can do that better. Or I can do that and I can add my own touch to it. I can do that and not add this, that, or the other, but I can add 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the whole idea of it. It's not that you have to do exactly what I'm doing. That's fine. I don't have a problem, with that. My feelings is not gonna get hurt. Trust me. And then I was thinking that because somebody had sent they had sent an email, and it was something like that they have seen in the Jewelry by BDK Creator Zone, like a lot of the pieces that people are making, they kind of look like yours, and like, things like that. And then I had to say to the person, whoever you are, think about it. We are all in different states. We are all in different places. What are the chances of us being in the same place at the same time, selling what it is that we make? That chance is far and few, very far and few. That's why I don't have a problem showing you there are some pieces that I don't video. I don't video those because those are pieces that I keep to myself. That design is something that I keep to myself, and that is what it is. But anything else, anything you put in the public domain, people have to understand at some point, somebody is going to appreciate it so much that they may want to create something like it. And for me, that's okay because everything I've seen them ladies make is some beautiful pieces, and it is their own. It is absolutely them. And when you look at their pieces, they add their own touch. It is who they are. It's nothing like mine. Mine is totally different. You might see a bead, a coconut chip bead that they may have used that I use in my necklaces or something. But outside of that, theirs is totally unique, and they stand alone according to that artist. And I appreciate that. They make some absolutely amazing pieces. Amazing pieces. And I love to see their work over there in the creative zone. So that I was like, no, we're not even in the same states. We're not going to even be in the same places. Who cares? Because I don't. And it's like petty stuff. And anyway, and it was just a comment. I don't think they were trying to be facetious or anything. I think they was just saying, well, a lot of the stuff, and and I only said one sentence. What I said. We are not going to be in the same place at the same time. Well, actually, two sentences. Not in the same place at the same time, and their pieces are literally a reflection of who they are. Beautiful pieces. That's all there is, and there ain't no more, right? But I was making these earrings because, like I said, I got these wires. I had them for a long time, so I said, let me try something. So I got these little seed beads on here, and I'm just wrapping them around this wire just to give it hopefully a little bit more personality. So I'm just taking the wire around and wrapping it like so. And then I'm going to just do it at the bottom down here. And I'm going to take this wire up one more time. And then I'm going to cut it about right there. And then I'm going to take my pliers and find out where it is. And it's right here. And I'm going to close that down on there like so. And then I'm going to take this wire, because what I did is I curled it. If you can see, I curled it at the top so that it would hook on to the wire. So I do need to get it up a little bit further, like maybe up here. It's like a little bit further. I'm going to have to leave this part on here though. Close that on there really good, the best I can. And oops. Close it right on there like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my one of the number charms. I'm going to put this on here. I thought these were really unique, just using the number. And that's the second earring. Let's see if we can get this in here. I like these. They look vintage. And I think that's what I was wanting because of the color of the wire. They look like a pair of vintage earrings. And I really like these. These are something that I would wear. They're very light, really cute little earrings. And I could see these just like on a nice little summery day. Got these just dangling from my ears, and my hair is all over the place, more so pinned to the back. Or even if I got it up in one of them big old buns on the top of my head. And with these are really, really nice with the seed beads. Just the right amount of earring, not too much, not too little, just enough. Or if you got the jeans on with a cute little graphic t-shirt, some cute little sandals, got your crossbody bag on, face nice and clean, no makeup, just a little baby oil, vitamin E oil glistening all over the place. Okay, with a cute pair of earrings on, out living life. How cool is that? I like these though. I am going to do more because I have more of the ear wires, and I'll probably use different color seed beads because I do have some more seed beads. Some red ones, orange, I think white, some different colors over here I'll use, a little green, and then just kind of do it like this, and then use different charms at the bottom. I think I put that on backwards. Use little different charms at the bottom. But I really, really like these. Very simple. All right, family. We'll talk soon.